For number 7, it says write an explicit formula for t minutes. So if I take you back to number 6, remember number 6 we're talking about recursive formulas, in 7 we're talking about explicit. And one of the big things for this module is to know the difference between a recursive formula and an explicit formula. So let's take a look at the definition of an explicit formula. An explicit formula is a formula for any term, depending on the term number. So really all you need to say is for a certain number of minutes, I want to know how many dots that I can have. Where in number 6, I can't do that unless I know the previous term. So thinking about our table from before, we would have to work our way down that table, always having the one before, and we're just adding 4 every single time. But if we want to find something like the 200th term, instead of having to list all 199 before that, we can come up with a formula that would just let us plug in 199 and we would be able to tell the number of dots. And that explicit formula we have already created. So using it in function notation, we'll use our d of t again. And we could say d of t equals that same formula we used back in number 5, which is 1 plus 4 times t. And so in this formula, this is called explicit. We can take any t value, which again is our number of minutes, and plug it in here, and we would get the total number of dots that went with that minute. Again, the explicit can give us that equation or that number of dots real fast, where in the recursive formula, this is going to be used if we just want to know the next term in line rather than knowing one that we don't have the previous term for.